so much. Hi, everyone. This is A Taste of Dawn. I'm your host, Dawn Garcia, and this is a show about indulging in this crazy thing we call life. All right, you guys. My microphone's a little bit muffled for whatever reason, but welcome back to the... Can you fix that? Something's funny. All right. Anyways, we have a really, really great show. I don't know if you can see next to me, I have David Minkin, who is opening a very nice bottle of wine. We're doing magic and wine. So I was going to do a whole intro, but I might as well just kind of tell what's going on around us. So we have David Minkin, who is a very world-class magician. And I want to make sure I have everybody's name correct. Chris, I know your first name, but Chris Korn. And we have Mike Nichols over here, so I don't know if we can get everybody. It's going to be a lot of toggling. But Chris Korn and David are on a brand new Travel Channel show together called Magic Outlaws. We're missing one. Missing Ben Seidman. Thank you, guys. Sorry. So you guys are set to air when? When is the show airing?
Sunday, March 10th.
Ooh, so this was
Sunday.
like the most ideal timing, completely unplanned, actually. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
coming
perfect.
up.
So, and Mike was the editor, one of the editors, and
The editor.
the editor,
editor.
and producer.
Yeah.
Ended up being like the post production
It will be
producer.
when the show gets picked up, it'll continue that way. Yeah.
So you'll be producer and editor. So how many hats do you have? Do you have like 10 that you get to wear on this?
Sure,
Do you have a special hat that you wear on set?
No, I wouldn't wear it.
By the way, I don't know how much you know about Mike, but he's got quite the history as the editor. That is pretty interesting.
I do. The Phantom edit.
Oh, gosh.
Do you want to go with that?
No, we'll go with the magic first.
No, I do want to. We're going to get back to you because you're very interesting. I was going to do a whole show with him
Oh, cool.
talking about editing because my background's film. I don't
Oh,
know if
wow.
you knew that.
No.
Yeah,
We're
screenwriting.
all learning about each other.
I did makeup and special effects for a very long time, and worked with Spielberg on Lost World. I was the only woman doing actual effects.
Wow.
Built the Mercedes Jeeps, and I could tell you like bolt by bolt what I welded, and it was I'd never done any of it before. I just wanted to work on the show.
You welded.
I did. I welded steel and aluminum, I'll have you know, and I worked 5 chop saws. Oh yes.
And you
Nice.
do hold the record for seeing The Graduate the most time.
I
right?
do, yes. I actually spent an entire semester just taking apart The Graduate. That was my project in art, like the art of film or something like that. That was the one I picked. Ironically, Mike Nichols.
That is,
So yeah, I'm having a hard time. My
No, that
mic
would have
is
been-
just so distorted.
it would have
Okay.
been pre my birth. But
Okay, so tell me, or you could tell audience members and listeners and viewers, everybody, a little bit about each of you. So I know we'll start with you because you're to my right, and then we'll just kind
Okay.
of pan around. Oh, wait, should we start with wine, by the way?
Yeah, why
Because we
not?
are doing wine. We're doing wine tasting while we're doing this. And for those of you who do not know, I need to tell you about the giveaway. Did you see that? Nita is doing
did.
the most incredible giveaway right now. So LXV wines are, I was introduced by you to these wines. The whole, God, I'm having such a hard time hearing myself. It's like super distorted on my end.
I'll repeat everything you say.
Thank you. And then edit it and make it sound great. Okay. Can you chop this up
Sure.
and like make it the greatest? So any mistake I make, done, flawless. So anyways, so the wine is based on the Kama Sutra, which I loved the story behind that. I think wine's sexy anyways. And then you just throw in actual sexiness and you have a very delicious wine. So, so I contacted her and told her that we were going to, taste some of the wines, and she offered. Let's have it. I'm just going to read it verbatim. So, LXV Wine, which is located in Paso Robles, which is a beautiful property, they're hosting one winner of today's show. So make sure you guys are actually listening and calling because I'm going to be telling the trivia question pretty soon. It's TV trivia, and the winners are going to be hosted at the ranch for a private lunch or dinner for 2. And it's going to be gourmet Indian food paired with a flight of LXV wines. And the main course will be created around the wine that you choose that you win. So that's a pretty extravagant prize. I would say that's pretty bleeping awesome. Right?
I have my phone ready.
One's like ready
Right?
to walk out the door right now.
Yeah. So and so you guys are really going to have been like true TV buffs because it takes place from the 50s to the 80s. And it's a very simple question, but it's inspired by drinking. So that's all I can tell you.
It's gettable, though? You think this is a gettable answer?
He
Okay.
got it. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you guys don't get it, then I guess I can, find another one that you might actually get. But yeah, I definitely think you should get it, especially those of you who have watched TV and are at least 25 and over, maybe 30, maybe need to be over 30. I know Mike's just like a child. He's just turned 18.
Yeah.
He's, his long history. It's all about that. No, it's not that. It's my ears, not the mic. So anyways, sorry, everybody's trying to help me with my microphone issue right now. So go ahead. You can take the reins. Go ahead.
About myself?
About yourself.
Yeah.
I will pour wine.
Okay, yeah.
Story. So why don't I start?
Well, I got into magic late in life.
Wine.
So I was in grad school when I got into magic. So in some ways you could look at that as a disadvantage, that a lot of guys got into it as a kid and had many years to, develop as a magician. But in some ways it's a benefit because I had to develop social skills. So, 15 years I've been into magic now, and I created this magic and wine thing 5.5 years ago, and it's been running in Los Angeles ever since. And it is the longest running one-man magic show in Los Angeles.
Which I have been to and wrote about, and it was so much fun. And I love the pairing, actually. I love that you do, because I think you get people in an immediate state of willingness and relaxation, and people just seem happy, and that's what you want. And in general, if you can encourage that in any way, you know. And of course at the Bardot, which is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great venue, and the whole idea is to bring people together too. So we have this sort of, it's like a cocktail party for the first hour and 15 minutes, and people just sort of come together and really start to get to know each other. And we have a lot of people leave the event as new friendships. Is
this how I met Mike?
Yeah,
actually.
Right.
Yeah, and that was the night that you went with us to Delphine.
Right.
And blew my cynical mind.
Yeah, and the Brussels sprouts and all that. Oh my God.
Brussels sprouts,
amazing.
man, those Brussels sprouts there.
Ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah. So magicandwine.com is the place to get tickets to that. And then we have the show, which, maybe Chris can talk about a little more here.
Nah.
Okay, so tell us about you. You're the world-class sleight of hand.
Yeah, one of those sleight of hand guys. I got involved in magic about 29 years ago, and I was actually a late bloomer at the time. Most magicians start around when they were 6 or 7, so I started 13, 14.
I was trying to do the math in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, how?
Piecing
Definitely
it
look.
together.
Yeah, I really am in my head. Math is on.
Like, he looks so young.
He does look so young. Yes.
Yeah, and I happened to, I had met an elderly magician at the time who was just a phenomenal guy, and he played jazz, was a magician, owned an architecture company.
Oh, wow.
But he really opened my world and helped culture me. And he told me at that age, I remember him being like, "Oh, you can travel the world with just a deck of cards and a couple coins in your pocket." I was like, "Oh, really, old man? Is that what I can do?" I'm like, "You're just drunk."
But he kind of was right.
And yes.
Look at you guys now, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
much
and
more
then-
sophisticated, but...
Yeah, and then that's what happened. At the age of 19, I was invited to perform in Japan.
Oh, I love Japan.
That was the beginning of sort of that
Yeah.
that path. And then to Europe, where I grew a fine appreciation for wine and cheese.
Oh, yes, we better start attacking that pretty soon. We're going to have to sip our wine.
It's because we need to comment on this knife.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, we're going to get to the Crocodile Dundee knife.
This is the heckler stopper.
Right? Exactly. I'm
Say
like,
the
I
wrong
believe,
thing.
I swear. All right.
So, yeah, so our show, Magic Outlaws, is a great team between David, Ben, and I. Really, really fun team. We're driving like a 1962 Cadillac Eldorado.
Awesome.
Cruising from one city to the other. And the great thing is our personalities are all so different. That
And your
there's-
magic is all very different.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
is so much fun because it probably just really complements
Yeah.
another. So, Ben, if you're listening next time,
Yeah.
you're coming on next time.
Too bad.
Right?
Yeah, and I think the feel of the show is great because there's something for everybody. No matter what your personality type is, you're going to like something or one of us on the show.
Right.
And it's sort of like, it's The Hangover meets magic.
Which I
basically.
love. But that's
Yeah.
a great that's a great pitch, Travel Channel. That's the that's like the best tagline. And how did you guys film all the episodes? Did you film an entire season already?
Oh no, two episodes.
2 episodes, and then it airs, and then it gets picked up, and then are you guys kind of, like, TV's so different now. It's so different. They used to sign on for like 10 episodes and then wait. Now it's like, it's such a volatile market. It's so you guys make sure you tune in Travel Channel March 10th. And what time
March
does it air?
This Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, so all you Easternites that I have over there, my little friends in the Midwest. So that's 8 in the Midwest, right? No, 6, 9, 6, 7. I don't know. I'm like, wait. So we had
Just 9 p.m. Eastern.
9. No, 8. It's 8 in Chicago. So 8 in Chicago. But make sure you guys actually watch the show, and I know you'll be happily winding down. So have your wine.
Yeah, and
Or
any
beer.
Of, any of your fans that listen to the show, one episode was filmed in Austin, Texas.
Oh, I
so-
love Austin. Austin is my absolute. I just did an entire thing last February. I'm going for the Food and Wine Festival, hopefully in April.
Fantastic
Love it.
city.
It
Yeah,
is, and people are just the coolest people.
They are.
Really lovely people,
Every
great
one of 'em.
food, and right. I never met a person I didn't like there.
Yeah, me
honestly,
neither.
and they're all your friend.
Yeah.
They'll all be your friend. And I still talk to them. I'm going to see some of the people that I just met for the first time. Like in February, I met them once, and that was it. We were like BFFs. Okay, so now.
Well,
I
I
turn
was
it
just
over
going
to you.
I was going to go back to the show part. Is that I come into it not knowing them, and
Oh.
I get the material. When I get the material and I watch it, but I get to be like the middle person as the spectator. And I will commend you guys on something: is you have no control of the lighting or anything else like that. It's you jump out of the car and they do magic for people. And I said it is in circumstances that are kind of what you say unfair to what normal TV would be. And that's why I think it's cool. And there are things that I can play it back and forth and watch, and I'm still baffled. So I get the benefit of seeing it before you do. So
Well, I know, and you get to edit it.
yes.
So you get to really like dissect.
I said even in saying editing it, it's not like it's more along the lines of trying not to edit it because it is magic.
Right, right.
But for television, of course, you have a set amount of things.
Is it 28? Is it an hour or a half an
with
hour?
commercials? It's 21.
Okay.
Yeah. So no matter what, I
More,
mean, there's
even
editing
more
involved in
commercials
it,
now,
but
huh?
I just wanted to stress the editing side being, of course, it's a show where you get to the content, but that's where you avoid that.
Right.
So it's a mix of those two things of making sure that magic is presented as it happened, as though you were there, which is a challenge for
Oh,
TV.
all right. We're taking our first break. Okay. Thank you, Alan. I'm getting my countdown. I need to start looking at my computer. All right, you guys. So we'll be right back after this break. And we're going to start with our wine while we're on our break, by the way.
Ching, ching.
Thanks for tuning in. Once again, this is your host, Dawn Garcia on ATOD Radio, savoring life one moment at a time.
Do you hear that sound? It's the sound of lost gone. It's the sound of
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez,
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
and you can listen to us every Thursday at 2 p.m. right here on KCAA Radio. What do we talk about, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
And we dance a whole lot. In fact, if you want to watch us every day, you can go to AaronandKellyLive.com. That's AaronandKellyLive.com.
Check it out.
We are the Three Guys Rant.
with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rand Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69 The Three Guys.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's, the
You
other
really-
one's illiterate.
You really should listen, then you never know what's going to happen.
855-69 3 Guys, Guys, and the number 3, not the.
Faces for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
This is Anthony Sykes, your host for Sykes Accounting and Consulting radio show, where we help small businesses grow and give you tax tips every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Catch us here on rantradionetwork.com. Thank you.
This segment has been brought to you by Coco Cafe. It's a cafe latte coconut water with espresso. And I came across this wonderful little drink just recently, and it has to be one of the best things I've ever had. I'm pretty obsessed with cocoa water and espresso, so the thought of it together was a little bit, I wasn't sure what I was going to get, but my gosh, let me tell you, it's super tasty. It's made with natural coconut water, a strong shot of espresso, and a splash of reduced fat milk. You can visit them online for more information at drinkcococafe.com. Once again, I want to thank everyone at Coco Cafe for being a sponsor of this radio show. Thanks so much. Hi, everyone. This is The Taste of Dawn. I'm your host, Dawn Garcia, and this is a show about indulging in this crazy thing we call life. All right, you guys, we are back. And before we start, I guess we're going to just go right into... Do you want to do magic now, or do you want to wait?
I was gonna.
Yeah, we're
talk
going to be
about
drinking.
wine a
Let's
little
talk
bit.
about wine, because we're sipping. So right now we are having the Viognier, the Klein Viognier.
Yes.
From
This is a
Sonoma.
Klein. Yeah.
So tell us about the wines that you brought.
The wines that I brought have all been ones that we've worked with these wineries for my events. So we have Klein, we have LXV, and Rosenthal. Also Jacuzzi wine, which is owned by the Klein, same people that own Klein. And that's a Montepulciano over there.
So this is very buttery and
yeah, I mean, this is just a really nice sipper. It's a Viognier.
And I'm not a big white wine fan, but this is a good palate cleanser to start, actually.
And Klein, they're known for Zinfandels. They're a big Zinfandel producer. But I was up there recently in the tasting room, and I came across this Viognier, and I just sort of really appealed to me. So I thought it would be interesting for us to sample as our white, since we have 3 reds coming up here. So.
Oh, and then we do have cheeses. I had cheese and salami, so I will just explain. So I have a brie, a honey goat, an aged burrata, and one of them. I'm completely blanking on one of the ones that I got. Oh, the truffle. It's truffle cheese. Yeah. So, and that's going to be, that just smells so beautiful, and it's black truffle. So, and then I have rosemary crackers and these raisin crisps and crackers.
Did you say aged burrata?
I do. And that is this here.
This?
No, the end wedge. It's
Wow.
it's a blend. Yeah.
Wow.
So that brings me actually to talk about the Italy trip that I just announced to you really quick. So since we are talking about food and wine, it's July 20th to the 26th. And it is a week long in Puglia in southern Italy, which is the most bohemian and colorful parts of all of Italy. And I'm hosting it along with Puglia native Antonello Sito. And we're going to actual burrata farm where we're going to be learning how to make burrata and, of course, tasting fresh burrata. We're doing the chef Rocco, he's doing homemade pastas, and we're going to be able to really experience the whole process of making pastas. And going to one of the most oldest vineyards in the town of Puglia. I think it's outside of Puglia. There's a lot of little provinces outside of Puglia. And then we're going to be going into the city and just eating and dining at cafes and just really experiencing.
That sounds awesome.
The purpose of it is to really enhance your senses. And then the second week we're doing, which I haven't officially announced, it's more of a creative workshop. So it's going to be really sort of total immersion into your 5 senses. So using everything around you to sort of trigger. It's not really a writing workshop, though we will be writing. I think it's good for anybody in any creative field, or even it's actually great for CEOs and marketing people who just get stuck, who can't sort of get out of that basic mentality. You just get so formulaic about everything in life. And that happens no matter what you do, whether you're creative or corporate. And photographers, and I actually just spoke with David Brom, who's from Fraction Magazine, and we were talking about possibly doing a collaborative week that week for photographers and filmmakers and writers and anybody who wants to just explore sort of finding their voice. And that will be taking into account, of course, food and wine. And everything else within the first week, with the exception of, will be a little bit more focused on creating. And so I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be amazing. It's very affordable considering what it's included. And the location that we're staying at is Antonello's property, which is going to be featured in National Geographic in May. And it's this cool little villa, and it's right on the on the countryside, or it's countryside / seaside. It's beautiful. All made out of stone and just looks like it has a story. It kind of like Seven Dwarfs in my head, but it's just gorgeous. This gorgeous piece of property. So anyway, so
Sounds
that
awesome. Sign
sort of
me
led
up.
me to right. And it's so the most expensive is $4,300.
Wow.
That includes 6 meals, all your lodging, maid service, all of our outings, transportation. Except the only thing it doesn't include is airfare and like a few lunches on your own. So it's
Cool.
yeah. So you guys have to go check it out, ATOD Magazine. Okay.
Sounds delicious.
There we go. All right. So yes, so Klein wine. And so how long ago did you come across this wine? Like when did you first?
This one was a couple weeks ago when I was up in Sonoma. Yeah, and
the
that one
vineyard
just
in
stood
general.
out of the tasting flight, and I thought it was a nice Viognier. So thought it would be a good white one for us to taste today, and then we have a few more coming up. Yeah, give it a whirl.
Mm-hmm.
Little
It's really
apricot
good.
in there.
Mm-hmm. I'm not.
That's your show.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
LXV. That's the sexy wine. That's the wine that's
Mhm.
doing the giveaway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm
So-
trying to figure out what tasting order we should do
I
here.
know. What do we
based on
have here?
this-
We
on
have
this. And then we have this.
the Rosenthal, right?
Yeah, this is a Meritage. A lot of people pronounce it Meritage, but actually the correct pronunciation is Meritage. But not that we're not wine snobs, so we're not gonna.
But I would
we're gonna
rather say
kid.
it Meritage than Meritage.
Yeah, it's been
Right.
sort of Frenchified, but
Meritage.
it is based on a French Bordeaux blend, so it's
And Bordeaux's, that's my favorite. Like
Yeah.
a true Bordeaux. I had my first Bordeaux's, like real Bordeaux's in Lyon.
oh
Oh. And it didn't matter if you had a $1.99 bottle of Bordeaux or very high end expensive. It was
Yeah.
like you could taste the love from a true Bordeaux. And it's such a great blend. The grapes itself. It's I love
they know how
good-
to make
one of my
wine.
They
favorites.
out
really,
there.
really, those French.
Yes.
Oh,
And the Italians
place
too.
to be a- Oh, yeah.
Man, I love Italian wine. We have a Montepulciano right over there. That's an Italian
You have
varietal.
to say it with like,
Montepulciano.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have a little heart. We got to like
Yes.
say it with some.
I don't know if we can get a shot of all these, but these are the ones we're sampling today. Oh, that would be.
You
the,
know what? That's what we'll do. We will. Let's hold it up. So, this is the jacuzzi. This is the
yeah, Jacuzzi Montepulciano.
Montepulciano.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Italia, so I'm gonna have to learn how to say "Come va, molto bello." That's all I got. That's all I got. How do you say this? Because I really
Viognier.
Viognier.
Yes.
Viognier.
Klein Viognier.
I must speak le French in the Klein
And
wine.
Rosenthal
3D
Meritage.
Oh, there we go. The editor. See, this is what we need.
Oh, yes.
Mike's hired. And then we have the Rosenthal in Malibu, huh?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So let's hear about this because
Well, this was
the
my
San Luis Obispo,
original. When I first formed the whole Magic and Wine concept, this was the winery that I was working with for like 4.5 years. They were my sole sponsor of the event, and they.
Hey, Rosenthal, way to support him.
Yeah, no, great wines out of Malibu, and a lot of people don't realize that there are local Los Angeles wineries that are putting out some really good wines.
There really are actually,
And-
and breweries too.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
I don't
of
know
really
much about.
I'm
the
not a big beer
breweries.
person,
Yeah.
but there are some really good like ale houses that have sort of sprung up, especially Aberkenny.
Awesome.
There's some fun places on
You would know
Aberkenny.
this. That's where he lives.
Yeah, that's what I just read. I grew up in Santa Monica, so my life
right.
was roller skating on the boardwalk. Yeah.
Yes.
So
So,
okay,
yeah.
And
And then
so
Crimson Jewel.
right, which we definitely have to
We
talk about
love.
this because I would like you to give a little bit of background. Where are we on time? Before we get in, this is nice actually. This is very relaxed. You're going to be very
You
happy
should
by
be
the end
sipping
of the
wine
hour.
on all of your radio programs.
Actually,
is
I'll be
how-
a little happier when we get some of that red in this.
Oh yes. Which one should we start with then?
I'll let you guys
All
decide.
right. So I would like to have this third.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
we'll
like
do
the-
LXV third then.
So we have.
Or
Oh, this is terrible sounding. Sorry, Alan.
yeah, we won't
Um,
maybe put these on coasters or something.
Let's do this. Let's do the Italian. And then
Okay.
we'll have to have
Yes,
some
the
of these crackers and cheese. The
Montepulciano.
Montepulciano.
This is from
Antonella would be
Jacuzzi
proud
Vineyards.
that I knew how to say that. I'm just
And,
gonna pour mine first. How rude! I'm a horrible host. I just like I'm drinking right now. Okay, so go ahead.
So this is an Italian varietal of grape, and it's also a region in Italy, Montepulciano.
Thank you.
And it's one of my favorites. I love Italian wines and
You're not driving, are you?
Barolos and Montepulcianos.
I'm responsible. I'm a responsible host.
I go
Oh,
really light
do you
because I'm a
wanna-
super lightweight.
Do you mind dumping?
You want me
have-
to
this
dump?
is our dump.
Do we have it? Okay,
We
here.
just made
All
one
right.
up.
Cool.
Our dump bucket is a coffee cup,
All right.
and we're good with that.
perfect.
And yours too.
Yes.
My lovely assistant over here is hiding in the corner, but she is saving my life, by the way, day by day. And we're doing a giveaway. We're doing a Wine Country giveaway. Not today, but it's coming.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we'll have to do.
Let me know
We
when to
gotta talk
tune
about
in.
the wine train.
Yes, we
Have you
do.
heard about this wine
Yeah.
train? There's this beautiful like luxury wine train in Napa, Sonoma. I think you could
Mm-hmm.
choose, but okay. So go ahead. Sorry.
So, about this, you mean?
Yeah, it says. I'm just gonna swish and then we
Yes,
will toast.
we'll do a
Okay,
little
so we have a story,
swirl
by
as
the way.
well.
We need to tell. His story is like the dark story of toasting, and mine is the rather sultry, sexy version of toasting. So I was told by
Mm-hmm.
a French chef, Yvonne Goetz, from the Winery Restaurant and Wine Bar, who's like from Strasbourg, France. And he was like, no, you must say chin chin. And I was like, okay, explain this to me. So you have to toast, you must say chin chin, and you must look at each other in the eyes. Because were you to not sip and look at each other in the eyes, you have 7 years of bad sex. So I would say it's not worth chancing. That's all I'm saying. And then your version is the
Oh,
very dark King
I bet.
Arthur sort of Tudors version.
Yes, the medieval
Yes.
version, which is that it originated from clinking glasses together, the cheers, so that the fluid would flow and then fall into everyone's glass, so that in case anyone was poisoning you, that
We would all
everyone,
equally be
yes. And you also would look them in the eye as well for that reason.
So it's trust.
with
So we
all
have
that-
trust. We have trust and provocation.
Apparently, I've been making too much eye contact.
Well,
So that's been working
L'chaim
out
to
for
you.
me.
Look at somebody.
Yes.
We do not want to
Tasty.
damn one another.
That is very tasty.
That is actually really good.
Yeah, that was my favorite
Ooh,
from
that's a really good
Jacuzzi when I
So
was there.
Jacuzzi, we need to have a conversation. So now, where is the vineyard? Is it San Luis Obispo?
It's
No.
Sonoma.
Oh, this one's in
Across here,
Sonoma.
we'll put a
The-
coaster on that so we don't get the sound here. It's across the
Our
street.
coaster, by the way, super
Paper plates,
fancy.
yes.
AMC from Trader Joe's. So he's
Sonoma.
like me. I'm already like, woo.
I don't mean to.
I'm such
we're
a
halfway
lightweight.
through this flight,
I
and I'm
am-
like, I
I'm-
can't do magic.
no.
Forget it. It's corn.
Yeah.
Corn can hold his wine.
Oh, right, can you? Good to know. He's the guy that's coming to every event. Is that what it is? Oh, Pourvu, by the way. Pourvu, the 13th
Yeah.
Oh,
to come.
yeah.
So we changed it up a little bit because, unfortunately, people are laggers when it comes to getting things. So I have lots of people who RSVP'd, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I just leave it up to them? It's going to be great music. The band is Sadie and the Blue Eyed Devils, which is a very, very fun, cool speakeasy / I don't know. They've got their own sound, great look. It's really some of the best music, and I had them on my show too, which is they're just beautiful people and these great souls. Oh, we have to take our break. Okay, I'm sorry, Ellen. I need to be looking at my computer. We will be right back after this break. This hour is flying by. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, this is your host, Dawn Garcia, on ATOD Radio, savoring life one moment at a time.
Do you hear that sound? It's the sound of lost gone. It's the sound of
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez,
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
and you can listen to us every Thursday at 2 p.m. right here on KCAA Radio. What do we talk about, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
And we dance a whole lot. In fact, if you want to watch us every day, you can go to AaronandKellyLive.com. That's AaronandKellyLive.com.
Check it out.
We are the Three Guys Rant.
With Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Coming to you on the Rand Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69-THE-3-GUYS.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's, the other one's illiterate.
You really should listen, then you never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS, G-U-Y-S, and the number 3, not the.
Faces
Yeah.
for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER. This segment has been brought to you by Coco Cafe. It's a cafe latte coconut water with espresso. And I came across this wonderful little drink just recently, and it has to be one of the best things I've ever had. I'm pretty obsessed with cocoa water and espresso, so the thought of it together was a little bit, I wasn't sure what I was going to get, but my gosh, let me tell you, it's super tasty. It's made with natural coconut water, a strong shot of espresso, and a splash of reduced fat milk. You can visit them online for more information at drinkcococafe.com. Once again, I want to thank everyone at Coco Cafe for being a sponsor of this radio show. Thanks so much. Hi, everyone. This is A Taste of Dawn. I'm your host, Dawn Garcia, and this is a show about indulging in this crazy thing we call life. All right, you guys, we are back, and I'm so sorry if anybody hears this and there's got a little bit of a muffle sound. We're working on that. I think something's going on with the mics.
It's me eating these crackers.
The food... Okay, great. So we do have a lovely little spread in our wine, and I think we're going to have some magic. But if anybody is listening, I would like you to be listening up because you need to call in. We have 855-693-4897. If you want to win that trip, are you listening? If you're listening, I need you to respond somehow. I wish I could have like Morse code, like send me a signal. And if you don't respond, you're going to have to do it online, and that's just going to be lame. So I would like to know... Oh, Alexis, you have a message from your friend wondering when you're free. She's getting hooked up over here. So we're going to have to do like a Dating Alexis series. Alexis After Dark. So the question that I am going to ask you is, when I was growing up, I used to watch this amazing TV show. The phones are not going off, by the way. You guys better get on it. And I'm just going to wait. It might just be complete cricket sounds. But the show I watched growing up, I used to watch with my grandmother. And at the opening and the end, the theme had bubbles and an orchestra. So I would like you to really use your noggins and think really long and hard. It's a show that started in 1955. It was one of the more well-known. I know.
I think you made it
Chris
a little
is
easy on
dying.
the
I kind of did with the
I
orchestra.
got my phone in my hand.
I know. Look, Chris is going to get the trip if you guys don't figure it out. So that's all I'm saying. So can you please... 855-693-4897. Do you know what it is?
I think I do.
Okay, you're not allowed to say it, but yes.
No, I won't.
But it is a pretty fantastic show, and they still air it, I hear, according to the main man over here in the corner who's off camera. They air it, what was it, PBS, you said? Still showing on PBS, so I'm not talking about Michael Keaton, just FYI. So please don't go like 80s sitcom. We're talking like classic TV. So just think, use your noggin, You have to call in though. I'm not answering anybody online. You must call in 855-693-4897. And what you're winning, by the way, is a private tasting at LXV Winery and your own gourmet Indian food dinner. When I tell you that you don't want to miss this, it's in Paso Robles. So those Angelinos, whatever. I'm from here and I don't even know what to call myself. But you guys want to do something fun and you want to have some wine and good food, this is what you do. So again, the phone's not ringing, you guys, seriously. And if you're in Canada U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico, the 855 number. So there's no excuse. Do your due diligence. And now we're going back
and a
to
second place deal you can offer is they can win a date with me.
Oh,
where I will cook for them.
Really? Just don't be psycho.
Extravagant.
Okay, don't be crazy. We can't have any sociopaths responding. So yeah, there we go. Second place runner-up gets a date with Chris Korn. An evening.
Evening
with Chris Korn.
Okay, so we need to talk about the show in Paso because perhaps we might be able to offer. We're gonna have to do this online because people kind of stink at calling. Don't stink. Just call. Don't be afraid. It's like talking to your friends. Maybe we could invite one person to see one of your shows at some point.
Yeah.
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Sure.
You let me know. But just one person. We don't have to cover 50. Yeah. Just one. You want to see the show. Well, he'll let us know which one. But you guys got to see this. And then, of course, the show. And then if you want to book privately, These are the boys to call, just FYI. All right, so go ahead and plug the Paso show before we forget and
Should we do
drink
magic
more.
or plug?
Oh, no, do magic first. Let's do magic.
Oh,
We have
okay.
plenty of time. So we are going to be doing magic now. I'm going to step away from the camera
Uh,
and the mic.
right. I was gonna. It'd be cliche to do a card trick right now.
In my mind, I was going, oh, thanks for
Well,
putting me on
turns
the
out
spot."
I'm going to
Oh.
do a crochet.
Well, I have
I
one
say
too.
go. Do it. It doesn't matter.
How about
Or you
this?
can have it right.
Here. You saw the show, right? So there's this thing that I like to do with glass. We think of glass as a solid, right? But even at room temperature, it's amorphous. So technically, it's a very slow-moving liquid. So if you go to an old house that has antique windows, if you look at the top of the window, it's thinner than the bottom because the glass is
Is it melting
slowly
towards the-
drifting downward over the years. That's the theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but
I never thought
the
of that.
but it is. I think reality has a lot of similar properties. Reality we think of as solid, but the truth is your thoughts and your beliefs really affect your reality.
Right.
So in a lot of ways, it's sort of like glass. Let's do this.
I don't know if you guys can see that. It's actually melting. It's bending. Now, this was a glass that we just... Oops, and it's dripping. Oh, my God. Okay, so...
Okay, I need a new glass. Anyone?
Oh, my
Let me hold
God.
it- let me hold it up to the camera
That's...
so
Okay,
that-
now
I'm
this
not
was
done
really a glass he
drinking
pulled
wine.
out of a box of wine. Wine glasses, not stemware. Holy moly, can you see that? Okay, do you see that, you guys? It's bent. Wait, maybe back a little bit. There we go. Do you see that? So you saw that on... I'm not... I'm a cynic. And I just saw that and I don't really know. I had this whole theory and Chris has now made me doubt my theory of kinetic energy. But... Because I got this look like, sure, honey, that's what it is. Either way, though, however you do it,
Thank you.
magical. Dare I use that term? I just did, didn't I? On the air. So all 250,000 of you out there.
Non-callers.
I know. Really, you guys, seriously, what is the deal with you not calling? 855-693-4897, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Dinner.
it's not working, Steven says. You need to redial duty, dude.
Let me
Call.
just say, I've been to that property up there in
The barn.
Paso,
So-
and it's awesome. It's so enchanting, and
I want to plan a Rolls Royce event. So, Sahara, if you're listening, I want to actually create an Enchanted Forest event.
yeah,
I
I
want
was
like a
talking
full
with Nita.
production crew, like a movie crew, to create like Edison bulbs streaming through the forest, and
Awesome.
we're hoping Chef Dangon can come, but if for some reason he's not available, we gotta I'm searching for Michelin trained and just very innovative chefs. So if you guys are out there, please make sure you contact me. But yeah, the barn just
Yeah.
seems it's just so like limitless potentially. So I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a caller. All right. Finally, I can't see it. There we go. All right, caller. Hello, who's this? Oh. Hello, you're on the air. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Who's
Hi,
this?
Dawn.
Who is this?
This is Amanda Brown. Your lovely
Ooh, Miss Brown. So do you know the answer?
I don't know. I did a Google search. Is that cheating?
It is a little bit, but no one else is calling, sweet pea. So guess what? By default. All right, let's see. So did you have like guesses at all?
I think so.
All right, so go ahead. Give it to me.
Okay. Is it the Lawrence Welk show?
It is. It is. We need like the Lawrence Welk soundtrack. All right, so you win. You win. Yay, Amanda.
She Googled. That's cheating.
It is Google. So
She
maybe-
automatically
wait.
gets second place.
You get second place.
Runner
So
up.
you and your fiance are going on a date with Chris Korn.
No, if anybody calls it, then they know because they
Well,
watch.
now
the
they
show.
know because we just got the answer. We just gave it
gives-
away. Darn it.
Gives new meaning to cheating.
I know. Shoot. Maybe I shouldn't give it to you, Amanda. Damn it. Darn it. I'm
don't
going to
want
bleep
you.
myself. Okay, wait. We got to come up with something then. But you know, I give you some credit because you called.
Yeah,
So,
well, I was gonna call in anyway just to say hello. And I
Hi.
love
Well, okay.
you.
So if we get, if I have to come up with something else, which okay, the only other thing, if you guys are listening on the air, then I would like to know the 1980s sitcom that had to do with war. There are a few. but I would like to know. I'm giving you. There's 2 answers that you could possibly give me.
That is so easy.
No, there's 2. There's 2. I know you probably know both of them. Okay, so Amanda, either way, you and Anthony come to my show on the 13th. No charge. Are you there? Oh, I lost you. Hold on. I lost you. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so you coming on the 13th?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, come. Well, okay, so right now you're the winner. If somebody wants to get it together and answer that other question, then we are good. I don't. Let me see if
I
I
really
have.
want to say hello.
I miss you. I know I miss you. All right, wait. Oh, we have another line. Okay, let's see if we got Elena who might answer this question correctly. But either way, you win something.
Okay.
But thank you for being honest and telling me you Googled it. I love you, and I will see you play some field hockey.
Okay, love you, girl.
Okay. Oh, no second line. Elena, call back. Okay, bye. All right, so we got to have... Oh, we have Nita. Is Nita calling?
It's like, what premieres Sunday at 6 p.m.?
I know, yeah. What, that's
Call
right,
in, everybody.
You guys, seriously, right? I know. Is it that easy? But okay,
You
we got to
say
call her on line
outlaw.
2.
We say magic.
Elena?
Magic. Outlaw. Magic.
Hello, you're on the air.
Guys, this is Nita calling you from Paso.
Oh, hello. Okay, people, we need to get some people to call in for this giveaway. But so this is Nita from LXV Wines, who is wonderful. We were just talking about how much we love you. So
Thank you. And is David there too?
David is
I
right
am.
here.
Hi, David.
Hello. Nice to hear from you.
Same here, David. How's it going?
Great. We're drinking some wines here. We're about to get to the Crimson Jewel.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
We'll probably do that after we have 2 minutes on the break, so we may have to come back and keep the conversation going.
Okay.
So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about the winery?
Sure. So LXV is almost like my baby. It's something that has come up between my husband and I and a phenomenal winemaker from Paso Robles. Her name is Amy Butler. And the idea is to create very high-end, small-lot, premium wine from the Paso Robles area, which is hailed as the next Napa of the U.S. And to create fantastic wine and envelop it in a very sensuous experience. So whatever we do with LXV as a brand, be it the wine, be it the events, the whole idea is to inspire sensuality, to make that moment special.
So on that...
And,
Sorry, we have 30 seconds on that one, so I don't want you to start talking and then we have to cut you off. So I may have you hold.
Not a problem at all. Anything for you, Dawn.
Oh, yeah. I love you. So really quick, David's going to be telling us, too, about the event that you guys have coming up on the 23rd.
Yeah.
We are very excited about that event.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to plug that. All right, we got 20 seconds, so I'm going to wrap this up before we go on a break. Just stay on hold, and I will pick up in just a minute. All right, you guys, so we have a quick break that we have to take again, and then we're going to come back and we're going to have some magic with Chris. And then we're going to put Mike on the spot.
Really?
Yeah, we sure are. So we're going to see what kind of magic tricks he can. Can you shuffle? All right, we'll be back.
Not.
No. I could shuffle like. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, this is your host, Dawn Garcia, on ATOD Radio, savoring life one moment at a time.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And you can listen to us every Thursday at 2 p.m. right here on KCAA Radio. What do we talk about, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
And we dance a whole lot. In fact, if you want to watch us every day, you can go to AaronandKellyLive.com. That's AaronandKellyLive.com.
Check it out.
We are the Three Guys Rant.
With Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Coming to you on the Rand Radio Network every Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can call us at 855-69-THE-3-GUYS.
It's not the Three Guys. This is why you should turn in, because one has Tourette's. The other one's illiterate.
You really should listen, then you never know what's going to happen.
855-69-3-GUYS. GUYS and the number 3, not the.
Faces
Yeah.
for radio, voices for the deaf.
Look forward to talking to you.
Hey, I'm audio candy. I don't know about you guys.
This is Anthony Sykes, your host for Sykes Accounting and Consulting radio show, where we help small businesses grow and give you tax tips every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Catch us here on rantradionetwork.com. Thank you.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmart, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Welcome to the Monster Marketing Group, your one-stop shop for all your marketing needs. Anything you need to make that marketing and advertising campaign stand out, we're your people. Concepts, design, production, social media, anything that you can dream up, we're going to make happen for you. And we can do it in a very quick turnaround. Please give us a call at 888-49-MONSTER. Hi everyone, this is A Taste of Dawn. I'm your host, Dawn Garcia, and this is a show about indulging in this crazy thing we call life. All right, you guys, we're going to be adjusting the camera a little bit because now Chris is going to do some magic. But first, let me just finish with Nita.
Oh,
really
yeah,
quick.
no.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yep, absolutely.
And what do you want to advertise here?
Nita, are you there, my dear?
I'm still here.
All right, so we're about to do some magic, but why don't we really quickly talk about, we're going to actually taste, which one are we doing?
Oh,
the Crimson, right?
Yeah, Crimson Jewel. This is my favorite of LXV wines right here.
This is what we had. That was your reserve that you had.
Yeah,
like a
it
few
was-
of us got lucky
We
to
have
have.
this in the Rising Tempo, but this one to me is just like, to my palate, it's just, it's so good.
All right, so we're going to
I'll do this. If it's magical for a magician, then it definitely is magical.
It's all right. I'll
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can use this
Okay.
bent one.
Is bent one, I just want you to know, like, it's genuinely bent. This glass that he had. So you've seen his magic show, right, Nita?
Oh my God, yes.
Right?
Yes.
I'm a total cynic, so that's
I'll tell you, it took us 15 months to bring David to Paso. And finally now David is coming to Paso to do a show that LXV is hosting. And we are superbly excited about that.
Yes.
Wait,
I'm
we're
very
doing the chin
excited
chin.
about
We're
that.
not allowed to not touch glasses or look at each other in the eyes. Really quick. Do it. Chin chin.
There we go. Chin chin.
Chin chin. I know nobody wants bad SEX, right? Oh, I do love this wine, Nita. Such good wine. It really, really is. It's beautiful. It's such a hearty, love-filled, passionate wine.
It's
it really
so
is.
well balanced
It
and
is.
just silky and complex, and it's just great.
The wine that you are tasting actually got the silver medal. Crimson Jewel got the silver medal at the San Francisco Chronicle, where there were 5,500 wineries that submitted, and we won this medal in the $35 plus category. So we pretty much went up against wines that were in hundreds of dollars, and that's
Wow.
a big honor for a winery that is just getting its roots.
Now, let me ask you. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. And we're going to have to wrap this up quickly. We're on our last 10 minutes. But do we? Is there chocolate in this wine? Is there like little hints of chocolate? I know.
No, but it probably, when you say hints of chocolate, it is definitely probably the Petite Syrah that's giving
so
you
good.
that sort of a Malay sort of sense. So yes, I would say it has got that sensuality in terms of something that is velvety and has a hint of chocolate, and it's the Petite Syrah that kind of holds the assertive Sangiovese together.
That's a beautiful wine, and I can't wait. By the way, I'm going to try my best to maybe come up on the 23rd. So
That would be fantastic, Dawn.
I'll bring my aero bed and I'll camp outside.
I'm hoping we can do better than that for you. But,
Okay.
but definitely, it's an experience being in the Napa wine country. So yeah,
That's a
yeah,
third
who-
prize.
wants
You get to sleep.
who wants a Tempur-Pedic here, right?
Right? Well, you know what? I actually have a caller on the line that I think has the answer, so I think we might actually have a real winner that did not Google it. And I love my friend Amanda,
Yeah.
but she Googled it. Okay, so really quick, the event is on the 23rd, and how do people get tickets and all of this?
Tickets will be on sale soon. I don't know if we have them up yet. Do we, Nita?
No, so we're going to have them up tomorrow. Once I have Canal set up a link, and we'll have the tickets up tomorrow. However, it's a very limited spot, very, very exclusive event, so people can call me, 530-763-3821. Again, it's 530-763-3821, March 23rd, with David Minkin in Paso Robles, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
And I'm going to post all of this too on my Facebook and my magazine because you know I love you guys and I will do anything to help. So,
Thank you.
you're welcome. All right, my dear. Well, we have lots to talk about too because we're going to be planning hopefully the Rolls Royce event and then an Enchanted Forest event on our
yes,
own.
that's
Okay.
gonna be
All right.
fantastic. Miss being with you guys and have fun.
We will, and we will see
Thanks.
you soon. We'll have to have you on here. I can't wait to interview you. By the way.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dawn.
Okay. Bye, Nita.
Bye, Nita.
Bye.
Take care. Thanks, David. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we have one caller that got the answer. Neil, are you on the line?
I am here. Can you hear me?
I can. So, do you know the answer?
I don't. I know the gentleman David sitting
is
there,
this-
though. I'm
this
with
is
Rosenthal
Neil.
and
Oh,
Malibu
this is
State Wine.
Rosenthal. Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Maybe you
awesome.
should
Okay.
try and see. Okay.
Hey, David.
Hey, how you doing, Neil?
All right. So we have
Good.
So,
We
Neil,
need-
we're gonna talk to you for just a minute, and then we're gonna do some magic with Chris before we run out of time. So, really quickly, can you just tell us where we might be able to find you and your beautiful wines?
We're going to try
Oh,
this
yeah.
Meritage.
Well, we're in, if you're in Southern California, Rosenthal and Malibu Estate. The vineyards are up in the hills, in the Malibu Hills.
Like
we do have a
Canyon
public
Road?
tasting room.
Like Canyon Road
Pardon
or
me?
Malibu Canyon?
Canyon Road, exactly.
Oh, I'm
the vineyards
actually-
are private unless you're a wine club member, but we do have a public tasting room right on PCH just north of Topanga.
So you know that I'm doing a food and wine issue for my magazine,
Ah, good.
and I'm looking for winemakers to interview.
Sure.
So we'll have to go, and there's my social reach, just FYI, is 9 million. So you got a lot of people.
Nice.
Yes. So we will have to talk.
Try this Meritage
Yeah.
right
Okay.
now.
We're gonna
Yeah.
chin.
Let's do this. Oh,
Really
you
quick.
guys don't have
We're gonna
it, but
taste your
yeah.
wine really quick on the air.
Yes.
Mike
Excellent.
is
Good to
somehow
hear.
evading this. I'm not
I
sure.
love Meritage blends, and I've
Ooh, that
always
smells-
thought this Rosenthal one was really, really nice.
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
I wish I was there drinking with you.
Yeah.
That's a
a
good-
2005.
2000. Really, that's a good one.
That was a really intense stare,
It
by
is.
the way, Chris.
Oh, Chris is giving. Okay, so really quick. I'm sorry,
saying
Neil.
maybe
that
that- maybe
we
that
have like 8 minutes left. But anything that you want to say really quick? We got about a minute.
Well, just hopefully everyone can come up and visit the vineyards. We grow in our place Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, Chardonnay, and Viognier. We have fun. We have different functions at the tasting room right across from the beach, just north of Topanga, RosenthalEstateWines.com. Hope to see you all there, and hope you get a chance to try our wines.
Absolutely. And, you know, I'll post it on the magazine, so just keep an eye out, atodmagazine.com, and I will make sure I get everything up and posted. So thank you so much for
thank
calling, and thank you for the beautiful wine.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, guys.
All right, have a
Thanks,
good one.
Neil.
Bye, Neil.
Talk to you later.
All right, so now I need to move on. I need to get your magic in because I really am dying to see this. So no pressure.
No pressure.
But
no pressure.
we're going to have the editor, so bye-bye, everybody. We're going to have the editor,
We're
Mike,
gonna move
also be the
out of
DP
way
for
just
the day.
a moment.
Absolutely.
So, that,
So you guys want to watch very, very
see the
closely.
table, Yeah. If you're watching, it's not so impressive over the radio, but it's more impressive if you're watching this.
Yeah,
live.
yeah, so-
That's
I'm
my
gonna show
specialty.
you, these are some old silver dollars. These are my grandmother's. They're from
Can
the
I touch one?
1800s. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, or 1921. Yeah.
Wow.
Just so you know.
Beautiful.
Nice. We're gonna lay these out, and I'm just gonna double check so everyone can see. 'Cause I know there's a little time lag.
Oh, wait. Do you want to move?
Can we see everything?
Yeah, do you want to move the camera down a little bit or no?
Sure.
I think we're all right.
Okay, we're good as long as you're
We're
good.
good.
Okay,
We're
good.
good.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna make all 4 of these.
Mike, by the way, is doing everything.
I know.
Production crew on hand.
This guy's awesome.
He is. You rock.
Watch 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna make them disappear one at a time, one-handed. Ready? Watch. I rub over here like this, and I rub here. You hear something happen. One of those makes its way across.
And I'm watching you guys. I just want you to know this. Sleeves are up and everything.
Sleeves are up. We're going sleeves up this time, and we'll take. We'll put some of these plates here just in between, just so you know.
High-tech coasters.
That way you know.
So we're not
that-
we're not sliding or anything.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Very slowly. Just the 3, just the 1, just a rub.
Jeez, man.
I'm a cynic, you guys. So let me just tell you that up
Second
front.
places are running up to first
Right,
place.
I know, right?
now.
Seriously.
You're gonna get 2 and 2 here.
Can I win?
I'll let you guys. Everyone thinks that if you slow this down, as Mike was saying earlier, when you edit Magic, it's funny. You can watch it frame by frame by frame, and there's still nothing to see. But I will go very slow. This is what people think happens, so we can see just 2 and 2. Ready? You haven't drank
Yay!
that much.
Bravo!
See,
Bravo!
if this was midnight, you'd be like,
I know, totally. Wait, I'll be a
How do you
woo
do
girl all of a
that?
sudden. Woo!
How
What's
do you
up?
do that? No, that was very cheap. That was cheap. So for you guys, we'll
For the paid seats.
for the paid seats, we'll do that one again.
Oh my God! Did you guys see that, by the way? All right, bravo.
Very slow. Look, in between the fingers, the sleeves are back. It's just 2 and 2, 1 rub. Okay, so
Look at this.
and the last one's the good one. Ready? If I squeeze.
All right, yay for magic. All right, you guys, we just had magic on the show.
Nobody does that better than Corn.
No, okay, so now, and you guys both have done quite a lot for the celebrity world. I know that you guys do private events for celebrities as well. But for us layman folk, please, I'm going to get my Oscar soon for screenplay. Who's kidding? So I would like to know, we have the show coming on Sunday. It airs on Sunday. Please watch it. Travel Channel, so worth it. Personalities alone are worth watching. I have to say, you guys are pretty cool guys. And, you know,
It's
I'm
a
biased
really
now,
fun show. It's a
It
really
looks
fun
really fun.
ride, and again, there's so many different styles of magic in one
Now-
show.
And Ben,
Sidemen.
Ben, okay, but I mean, what's his? Everybody has their thing. What would you say Ben is? So we give Ben a little plug.
Ben is
you guys.
Ben.
So now, how long were you guys on the road together to do the 2 episodes?
We were, how long? I guess, we 4 days apiece, 4 or 5 days.
I'd say that you
About
probably
5
had a
days. A little
week for each.
Yeah, about a week.
And we should ask this go-to guy over here who's being all quiet and trying to be all
Yeah.
shy.
No,
all
I
right,
was- I was-
editor,
I
why
was
don't you
just
tell us
chiming
really
in.
quick?
I said-
Producer
I
slash
would, I
editor.
would say a week is fair to say.
We're gonna have to have you back because I have to say that
You gotta-
after studying The Graduate, it was really the editing that blew my mind.
Sure it was.
It was the most innovative editing ever.
You seeing it more times than me.
More than
And my
everybody
name is
probably
on
in the
it.
whole wide world.
But you got to see
Yeah.
the phantom edits that he did
I
with
do,
Star
and you know what's
Wars,
funny
too.
about this is you know that I have sat many times in the company of Lucas and McCallum, and I went to George Lucas or Rick McCallum's office at the ranch before they sold to Disney. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but that's okay. And I have to say that he sat me down, and I'm not a big fan of the new ones. I'm a bigger fan of the old ones, only because as a writer, it just devastates me. But I remember Rick is a very talented producer, so I can't knock that at all because, you know, to do everything that they did on a green screen is pretty impressive. But still, not my thing. So I would actually really like to see your version. I haven't seen your version yet.
I could talk to somebody about that.
Could you? Could you get on
Yeah,
that?
I'd see what I could do.
Seriously, Mike.
You got to see it.
All right, so we're gonna post that. Why don't we make that the thing that we post until we are able to show the full episode of Travel Channel? So we will do the Phantom edit. Pay attention, everybody, and then we're gonna do Magic Outlaws.
Yes.
So when is that available to see? Like, I know it's available on air, but will there be worth? I can't even talk. I mean, no more wine for me. Will there
Matt
be
Rosenthal,
a
heritage.
YouTube
Yeah.
version?
I don't
or
know.
at least on the Travel Channel? Do you think they'll re-air possibly the
I-
video?
I have
Except
no
that,
idea.
except that I
Okay,
can't-
Travel Channel, honestly, could you send me a clip that I am approved to show?
I will say that could happen as long as people tune in Sunday night at
Tune in on
6
Sunday,
p.m. Central.
6 p.m. Travel
I'm
Channel.
sorry, Pacific.
Pacific, yeah.
Pacific.
Okay.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Those numbers will make the fact that it has appeared online much faster.
So seriously, you guys get on it because this is going to be a segment worth watching. I have no doubt.
Absolutely.
It's going to be fun.
World class magicians. This is not like the. whatever, Chris who? So not Chris Korn. We're not talking about Chris Korn. Let's
With
be
the K.
real clear. We're talking about Chris Angel. Who? What? So yeah, I'm just saying, add women at left or right. So I just want to tell you guys that I can't wait. And you know I'm a huge fan of yours, and now I'm a huge fan of yours. So David, I'm sure I will be a huge fan of yours too. But Ben, sorry. David.
No more
Looking
wine.
at David, seriously. Oh my God. This is why we don't drink on the air. And I'm a lightweight because I don't even think I've had like a full glass. But yes, Ben, I'm sure I will be a fan of yours too. So we need to make sure that I have everybody's bio.
Yes.
But if there's any other information, make sure I have that, and I will post it. And what's your Facebooks, really quick?
Our Facebooks?
Yeah, your Facebooks, so you guys.
David Minkin, Chris Korn. Ben
But is
Simon.
it just
Chris Korn with a K.
Facebook.com/? You don't know.
With
All
a
right,
K.
I will make sure I post it.
ChrisKorn.com.
We've had a
Just
little
go
wine
there.
ChrisKorn.com and magicandwine.com. Make sure you guys are doing all of that. And Mike, do you have a site?
No.
No. All right, there we go. So atodmagazine.com, everything will be there, including all of their links. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been very fun and intoxicating. So we will see you all very soon. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for coming on. Sunday, 6 Thanks p.m. for tuning in. Once
Bruce.
again, this is Garcia on ATOD Radio, savoring life one moment at a time.
Do you hear that sound? It's the sound of a lost gone found. It's the sound of
Welcome, everybody. I'm Dawn Garcia of ATOD Magazine, and this is my brand new show, A Taste of Dawn, where we'll talk about everything related to savoring life. You can catch me on rantradionetwork.com every Tuesday and Thursday from noon to 1, where we're going to discuss food and wine, arts and entertainment, music, travel, leisure, and anything in between.